Hey there, this week's art project is going to be a found object radial design. So let's first define what is a found object and what is a radial design. By definition, a found object is any object that you could find around your house, but there's two different categories that you can work within. There are man-made objects, which could be anything from toys to art supplies to just objects that you find around the house. There are also natural found objects, which would be things like what you find outdoors. Sticks, stones, pine cones, grass, leaves, any of these things are natural objects, things that are made from nature. Our second definition that we need to understand is what is a radial design. So a radial design is anything that is an object or shape that is arranged from a central point and making a circular design. With your lesson plans this week, I have provided you with some visual examples that might help you out. There's also a link at the top for other radial designs that artists have created. These are flat two-dimensional artworks. You guys are going to create an artwork with found objects in a radial design or circle. I've also provided you with some images of what man-made and natural found objects are. Below here is a step-by-step process of what you will need to do to be able to create this artwork. So let's first go on a hunt and see what we can find to create our radial design from found objects.
Next, you need to choose your items for your found object radial design. You need to collect objects that are all the same. So think about grabbing 5 to 10 objects that are identical and at least 3 to 5 different types of objects. Think about your objects and themes: Lego pieces, game pieces, clothes, sporting equipment, art supplies, leaves, rocks, stones, things that you can find outside. Remember, you have man-made objects and natural found objects that can be used for your sculpture. Can you mix and match them? Next, you want to start assembling your objects. So far, you have collected 5 to 10 objects that are identical and 3 to 5 objects that are the same type. So when you start to assemble your found object radial design, you want to think in terms of color, size, and direction. For instance, you can see in my videos that I am thinking about matching similar sizes and similar colors and working from the center point. As I work, I think about that center point and I think about repeating and creating patterns. This helps balance your artwork and make it more pleasing to the eye. Now that you have assembled your creation, sit back and have a look. Maybe pull it apart and reassemble it a different direction. There are endless possibilities to a found object radial design. Maybe take a picture and share it with me. But make sure that when you're finished that you return all of your objects back to where you found them. Thanks so much for sharing in all of this creative fun. I hope you enjoyed our found object radial design. Be well. See you soon.